Hello everybody, this is Teddy Keckstedt from Forex Trading Unlocked, and we are here today with an Ethereum sell signal video. Before we get into it, I want to show you our disclaimer just to remind you that this video is for educational and information purposes only. And also, if you haven't done so, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or Twitch channel, Forex Trading Unlocked. And also check out the book, High Probable Japanese Candlestick Patterns, which is available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle versions. We'll be talking about our sell signal today, which is a high probable Japanese candlestick pattern. All right, with that, okay, here we are. We have the forex-trading-unlocked.com website pulled up. And we already have a workstation page already made up for you with the chart. And we have Ethereum US dollar here. Now, what is going on? Well, we came off a higher move low. The trend is obviously bullish in the long run on the weekly and the monthly. Daily, it's even bullish too, to neutral. However, it's starting to look like it wants to test support some more. We have failed to make higher move highs on the weekly basis here. We have a short-term sell signal right here. Okay, so what we have is a dark cloud cover sell signal. Okay, so what is that? So let me write this right here for you. Dark cloud cover sell signal. Okay, so dark cloud cover sell signal is a high probable Japanese candlestick pattern. Let me move this over here. Okay. All right, so we made this high back on Saturday, and then we had on Sunday where we came back and we settled up just around the midpoint of the range from Saturday. Then we started to continue to trade lower over the next few sessions. This is a short-term sell signal. Our risk here is 1951. Any trading above 1951 will have us looking for a challenge of 2047 and higher move highs completely on the coin to begin with, not just on the monthly basis or weekly basis, but on uncharted territory. Only should we get above, like I said, this 1951, are we bullish? Right now, we are looking for a little bit more of a test of support to this downside target range of 1,616 to 1,541. This would be our buying area that we're looking for, especially if you want to continue to build up a position. If you're looking to take profits right now, this is a pretty good area where we're at right now. So, am I saying that this market is a bear? Absolutely not. If you could short it, I would say absolutely don't do it. I think now is a profit-taking area where you can lay off some of your coins and look to buy it back around, like I said, 1660 down to 1541. Now, should we get below 1541, then we will be looking to test this upward sloping support line, keeping the trend intact overall. So overall, we are bullish. We are only looking at this as a corrective move. We're not looking for it to get below this 1541. Should it do so, then it would not only take out our targets, it would also take out this upward sloping support line that is keeping the trend intact, and that will have the market hard pressed and looking to test this 1301.89 area. Now, the key thing about this is if we fail here, then we make newer move lows after a lower move high. That would be indicative of a bear trend. That would confirm a bearish trend on a longer term basis. One of the key things is that off of this all-time high, if you look at this area here at 1301 and 1122, this extended downside target area, this is where we have some really strong support levels as far as projections from where the Ethereum began to where it's been trading right now, and recently now with the sell signal, especially if it was to confirm new move lows, and if we take out the 1,300, basically 1,300 level. And then we're still looking for, there's still a good chance of it bottoming around 1,122. So is there a chance for an extended correction down to these levels? Absolutely. Anything can happen in the markets. Remember, we've had an incredible run-up over the past few months. I mean, you have to look at it on a rational perspective. Back here in December, at the end of December, right before Christmas, we had a bottom here of, what was it, 550. Okay, so we had a low of 550. We had a high in February of, what is it, 2040. So you're looking at multiplying, that's it's 4 times the value right off the bat. So that is a big run up. So the fact that right now you're seeing maybe some profit taking for a little while, people that have been long for a while may be looking to take some profit right now. As far as people who are looking to get into it, it's a bull no matter what. So I think you're going to have a lot of buying support, meaning that I don't see this market getting down to 1,800, 600 and falling back to the levels it was at pre-2021. I think that most likely what you are seeing now is that because we've had such a run-up, you have to have rational expectations of a little profit taking before the trend continues. So whether it goes sideways for a while, most likely it's going to be sideways to lower, start a base, and then we'll make a run for new highs. Taking out the 2047 area in the short run, I think is very unlikely. Like I said, I'm looking for a test of support first. If we do come back down to this area here around 1300 to 1120, that would give us a really good basing area to absorb what the market has been doing as far as how bullish it is. Also confirm the strength in Ethereum as a coin to begin with at this current time, and then give it a chance to really not only just consolidate but build a base that then takes us above 2000 and then into completely uncharted territory once again. And that would also give us a baseline to give us a projection on how far above 2000, especially 2047 new highs, could the Ethereum go to. Obviously, it can go to whatever, it can go as far as who knows. But as far as how quickly and in the most rational expectations of where it can go, I think that projecting beyond 2000 and getting up to the 2200, 2500 area would be something that is getting a little ahead of ourselves right now, unless you start to see a complete bullish run in the cryptocurrencies. Then I think all the currencies be getting a lift, then Ethereum obviously I think would be making newer move highs, getting up to the 2100 mark, 2200 mark sooner than later. But right now I don't think you're going to have a total run on the cryptocurrencies right now. So I think right now you are at a very good area where there is selling pressure due to profit taking. So if it's selling pressure due to profit taking, you have to think about market mechanics. That's not bearish. That just means that people are taking profit. Why wouldn't they? Anyone that's been long especially if you were long from December of 2020 or any time before that, especially if you were longer at a much lower price, who at this point would not be taking some profits, especially if you're not just up 300%, you're up 500%, 1,000% or more. Like, there's no reason why they wouldn't start to be nibbling off some profits, which is good for supporting the market, getting people into the market at a better price as well, and then giving the chance for the market to also digest all this liquidity and build up a liquidity base. So that being said, we're looking for this sell signal, this dark cloud cover, to bring the market down to 1616 to 1541 sometime over the next couple sessions into the weekend rather, and then most likely bounce here and start to consolidate. It may even take out this downside target, but only if it takes out, once again, this upward sloping trend line, which is maintaining the longer term trend. Would we become neutral to bearish? And we don't become bearish unless we fall below 1301, and even still we have a lot of buffer here at 1120. Anything below there, that would for sure confirm a bearish trend. Once again, anything below 1301 confirms at least a neutral to bearish outlook for the short run, should that occur. We're not looking for that. We're looking more for a break to buy. So I think this sell signal here is giving us the opportunity for those of you that are not long, or those that are, to nibble off a little bit right now, take some profits, and then wait for a buy down in this area and catch that little scalp. And I think that's a good way if you want to work some of your longs too, especially if you're up. Why wouldn't you, when you're starting to look at a quieting phase, not let off a little bit of your position, take some profits, and then scale back in at a lower level? So I want to thank you very much for your time. If you want to learn how to trade these trade signals like the dark cloud cover, that's one of my favorite ones in my book, High Probable Japanese Candlestick Patterns, available on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle versions. These patterns work in cryptocurrencies, the forex markets, the futures markets. I've been using them for 30 years. They definitely do work if applied properly. And right now, we'll see how this sell signal works that we were talking about. So once again, please, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube or Twitch channel, Forex Trading Unlocked, do so, and also like it and pass it on to your friends. And we will see you in probably a couple days and see how this trading signal pans out. So once again, I'm Teddy Keckstedt from Forex Trading Unlocked. I want to thank you very much for your